So you clicked on this video for one specific reason, and you wanted to know how to make a small house. I'll show you how to in this video right now. Also, barely any of you are subscribed. So the way to make a small house is you want your area that you want to be. Since I've got World Edit installed, I can just do this. So now you can see I've got a little area, and now this is just Cyan Terracotta and this is Smooth Stone. But it's because of my texture pack, and then all you want to do is you want to build your build. And now I've built my small house that isn't the best. What I will do is I will place a block here, and I'll go /portal, create, scaled box view, then I'll press, and then I'll do that. And the reason I'm doing this is so it gets the block I'm looking at, and then I'll copy that. I can break that block as well, and then I set it to the tallest block, which I'm going to make this, and then I'll paste it back in, and I'll select that block, then I'll get an armor stand, place an armor stand on the block I want the mini thing to be on, and then since I made a box of 5, a 5x5 box, I set the scale to 5, and I get the armor stand UUID, and if I want to make it byway, I click true, and if you want to have the teleport change its scale, so you can go inside of it and you'll be in there, and when you jump off, you'll still be mini and you can walk around the ground as a small person. Now, something I do recommend doing is grabbing 2 blocks from that and go up a bunch, and then just make sea lanterns, a wall around it. Make sure it's not on this block because there will be some Z fighting. And once you've done this, you can just do the roof. Then you've done that, so you now put in a sea lantern box. Now and the reason I'm doing this is so it gets lighting, and so your game doesn't lag out whenever you look in this direction, because you could see it through that, and it'd probably just crash. Anyway, you've now got that, and teleport changes scale. You can always change this afterwards by just eradicating all the portals and doing this again. I'm going to change mine to true. And now you can see I have accidentally placed the roof one too low. I'll go /undo. I will go up one, and then I will set a sea lantern. And now you can see I've got a mini house. Now, as you can see, there is Z fighting at the bottom, and that's not always good. So, oh yeah, and sometimes there's chunk glitches, but all you got to do is just turn up your render distance to fix those. And now, if I go inside of the build, some glitchy stuff happens, which is why I'm going to go inside of it this way. But if I just destroy the floor, it will fix it, and now you can see. And now the reason why I personally don't think this is the best option is because you can't jump into them, because you just fall under the map and it glitches you out. But if you have the teleport changes scale off, then you don't fall under the map. Now, the way I would say to get into one of these builds is to make the doorway non-Euclidean. Oh, I just fell off the podium. Now, the reason I say this is so you can have, say this is where you want to go inside of the house. You've got a small dirt shack, so you light it, and it's like this, you know? And you might notice it's the wrong rotation, but you can go in and out of your house, and say if you do this, you can now go out here. And the reason I do this thing is because it just makes a very, very good way to change your scale, and it also makes it so that you can walk outside of the door and just go around everywhere. So look, imagine this is a house, and I go inside, and the house is on a podium, on a small podium, and I can even fly out, and I'll still be the same size. Now, say if you want one that doesn't change scale, this is it, and all it does is allow you to run inside of it and run out, but you'll always be 2 blocks big. So don't be deceived, even in this you are 2 blocks tall. As you can see, the blocks aren't small, it's just an illusion. As you can see, I am inside of a mini house. I can just run out and I'll be put back up to the scale. And that is how you can make a tiny house using the non-Euclidean Minecraft mod.